everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Winter Wednesday. You're like, Winter Wednesday? Yes, I have way too many winter pictures that I have to work on, so this is the one I'm doing right now, the Nativity, and I will put a picture in right here. And we're back, but that's not all I have. I have other ones. I have lots and lots of other ones. So I will put them in right now. Well, some of them. If you are interested in anything that I showed you, please comment down below. I will either try and find a link for it, or I'll point you in the direction of the video that I did for the unboxing. If I did an unboxing for it, I usually buy my paintings off of AliExpress. Let me straighten this up a little bit. I had bad cutting right there, huh? Alright, I am going to do some would you rather questions, but not fall related because I'm working on a Christmas painting, but not Christmas related because I want to save those for December. So I found some would you rathers that are just kind of everyday would you rathers. I will link it down below if you want to go and look at them. There's a lot of them, so. Anyway, let's get a color and get started. Okay, let's do some 310s. Lizzie was saying the other day she likes to do her dark 310s first. It don't matter to me. I like to do what's the most on the square and then work my way from there. But, you know, whatever. Oh, I was gonna say, I did my little setup. The other day I was watching back my video and I'm like, oh my goodness, I was so sniffy, snorty. And I'm probably gonna do it again today. Can I move this up a little bit without y'all losing it? Sorry. Let me adjust a little bit. So yeah, I apologize for that. I'm sorry. There's not a lot I can do about it. The other thing is, I think the camera angle is upside down. I think you're watching me upside down, but since you're probably just listening to me and working and lurking, I don't think it really matters. And what else was I gonna say? Yeah, I set up early because I didn't seem to get anything done because I was constantly changing out colors and stuff. So anyway, so let's get started on this would you rather. Okay, some of these are kind of dumb, but would you rather see 10 minutes in the future or see 150 years in the future? Probably 10 minutes in the future. Why? I don't really have a good answer for that. I don't want to see that far ahead. I guess. I don't know. Like I said, some of these are dumb. Would you rather have telekinesis where you can move things with your mind or telepathy where you can read minds? I'd rather have telekinesis. It would be so nice when I'm sitting here diamond painting and I'm like, I really want my water and have it come to me. Or just go, I wish I had my cell phone in my hand and have it bing up here. I don't know if it's because I'm 52, but I'm constantly losing my cell phone, drinks. And Sadie got up and she stretched and bumped into the table. Thank you, Sadie, dear. I love you. Um, I don't know. I don't really want to know what other people are thinking. It would just creep me out. It'd be like, because I would blurt out, be like, "Oh yeah, really? That's what you really think? I know what you're thinking." I kind of do that with my husband because I've been with him for, you know, 9.5 years now. And yeah, I kind of know what he's thinking. Every once in a while, I watch somebody's video that I watch all the time, and I'm like, "You're gonna say," and then they do say it. So I, I, I don't know. Maybe I'm just. I don't think I have telepathy. I know I don't have telepathy. Thank God. But yeah, I'd like to move things with my mind. Next one. Would you rather hang out with Wonder Woman or Captain America? Ugh. Um, Captain America is very attractive, so Captain America. If we're talking about like Guy, the actor that plays him, is very cute. I'd like to hang out with him. He's adorable. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. No, not really. It's not because she's a chick. It's not that I'm not impressed with her. I think I want to meet Captain America. Makes no sense. But anyway, would you rather sing to every song or dance to every song? Well, I sing to every song I hear anyway, so I pretty much do that anyway. I'm all like la 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 la. My husband's it's it super irritates him. He's like, will you stop already? I'm like, I can't help it. And then randomly I'll have songs in my brain and I'll sing along to what's in my head and he's like, what are you doing? The other day I had that song Whiskey Glasses on in my brain. I don't know if you know that song. And I kept humming that. I don't know. But yeah, dancing is not really my forte. I enjoy dancing. Um, I look like a big goofball. Remember Elaine from Seinfeld? We should do like that weird dance. Everybody would stop and stare at her. Yep, that's me. Um, I can't dance. I can't dance. I can't talk. Only thing about me is the way that I walk. We're watching this channel on we have on our I don't know what it's I think it's called Fuse. Maybe it's Fuse. Anyway, they show I know you're like, where did this come from? They show like random concerts and interviews with singers, songwriters. So anyway, they had Phil Collins on there, and um, that song came on. That I can't dance, I can't talk. Only thing about me is the way that I walk. And I was singing away, and my husband like pauses the TV, and he's like, "Are you done yet?" Because I'd really like to watch this documentary about Phil Collins and Genesis. And I'm like, really, hun? Really? Yeah. Would you like to find true love today or win lottery in the next year? Well, I hate to burst your bubble, people, but I don't believe in true love. I'm sorry. I think it's a myth that's been propagated. I wouldn't say Walt Disney, but kind of. We've been lied to that there's a Prince Charming out there. Um, I know people who say they found their true love or they have true love. I think that how do I say this? Um, if you think you found your true love and you're with your true love, good for you. I think that love is work, and it's not like the movies. Uh, it's hard. You have to make a commitment to each other every single day to love each other and live in peace. And one day I said to my husband, I put up with your crap, you put up with my crap, and that's why we get along. And I truly think that is. I think that it sounds terrible to say because, I know people are looking for love, but I think that if you find somebody that you get along with and that you can put up with their crap, as long as it's not horrible crap, I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm talking about violent people. I mean normal crap like you're grumpy in the morning or you forget to put the toilet seat down. That kind of junk. Or you really, really like diamond painting and your partner really, really doesn't, but they put up with your crap because they love you. And there's little tiny beads and um, sticky stuff everywhere. So, anyway, back to the question of my thoughts on true love. Um, I'd rather win the lottery. I know. Um, I think with money you could find somebody that really loves you. I guess I know they say money doesn't make you happy, but um, you could buy a lot of things that would bring you momentarily happy. And I, okay, all right, true love. All right, I give in, but I really would like to win the lottery. Um, I'm not sure. This kind of an open-ended question. So, if you found your true love, you'll be broke for the rest of your life, and if you win the lottery, you'll be unloved for the rest of your life. Is that what they're asking? Because, excuse me, if that's what they're asking, then I'd rather have love than money. But if you have a chance to find somebody really great or next year win the lottery, I'd say win the lottery. I don't know. Shame on me. I know. I'm very I'm very much a realist when it comes to love and marriage. Yeah. So anyway, would you rather be in jail for 5 years or in a coma for 10 years? Ugh. Um. Oh God. I've watched Orange Is the New Black, and yeah, I don't think I'd do well in jail. I've talked to are we talking about jail or prison? Because there's a difference, right? Um, I had a friend that I worked with, and she had a DUI, and she either had to pay like a lot of money or spend a couple weeks in jail, and she chose to go to jail just to get it over with. Um, and she told me stuff that went on, and I'm not interested in having, shall we say, a pillow princess friend. I actually get along with lesbians, gay people. They I don't think they find me attractive, but I don't know. guess somebody would. But no. I just in a coma for 10 years. If you came out of the coma, would you be fine? Or would you have to do rehab? I guess in jail I could, I don't know. Would they let you crochet in jail? I guess I could crochet in jail. I don't know. I guess the coma. I really don't want to go to jail. I guess things would change immensely in 10 years, too. Good Lord, that's a terrible question. I'm gonna, I'm gonna say coma, I guess. I don't know. I, I'm not a lesbian. I don't. I had a friend who was gay who loved getting arrested so he could meet new people. Just put it that way. Um, um, 10 years with your partner or one night with a celebrity crush. 10 years with my partner. Um, I don't think one night stands are that great. Not that I've had that many. I'm not that kind of heifer, but I think the first time you have sex with somebody, it's really awkward. So, in order for it to be enjoyable and fun and relaxing, you need a couple more times to get in the groove. You know what I mean? So, one night with my celebrity crush, no. Who is my celebrity crush? Well, Russell Crowe, I find highly attractive. You know, it's gone. As I gotten older, it's really weird. And what's that guy? Jason Statham? Oh, he's good looking. Like I said, the guy from Captain America, the guy from Thor. Mm, yeah, 10 years with a partner. Although, after 10 years, we're still learning a few things about each other, so I do all the E's. Are you watching or are you just listening? I can't find any more E's. Baby E's, little E. Nope, I don't see any. Okay. Would you rather be underdressed or overdressed all the time? Okay. I know you don't know me. I mean, you know stories I tell you about me, but let me just tell you, I am underdressed all the time. When I was in college, I worked at a Hallmark store, and it was the 90s, and so we were really into like baggy clothes and flannel. I used to steal stuff from my dad and wear it. And my boss at the time, I was really good friends with a girl that I worked with. Her name was Barb. We actually ended up sharing an apartment for a while, and then we weren't friends. I can never live with a woman. They're too much. Anywho, my boss at Hallmark came to my friend Barb, and she's like, "Can you talk to Lisa because her she needs help." That's not to say that when I want to, I can't look cute and and spiff up. I think I looked cute during my wedding. I mean, I can be adorable, but when I was like at work and stuff, I do much better with the uniform because like I would have a really hard time in an office because you know I I don't I'm not a fashionista at all ever. Um, my idea of a hairdo is to pull it up in a messy bun. And when I go to the post office, 99% of the time I wear a hat. I mean, my ball cap. I just so I guess I'd rather be underdressed all the time, which I am anyway. So yeah. Um, yeah. Here you go. Would you rather have somebody have the ability to read their thoughts or read through your internet searches? You ain't getting in my head, so you can look at my internet searches. Um, I haven't searched anything weird lately, um, which leads me to a really strange story. But I don't know if you want to hear it or not. Uh, I'll tell it. So I was, what was I doing? I can't even remember what I was looking at. But anyway, when I lay in bed at night and I can't sleep, I either A, go on AliExpress, or B, look up random things that go through my head. And honest to God, you don't want to know what's going on in my head. So, for some strange reason, I started looking at stuff, sex stuff on Google, okay? Let's just put it that way. Nothing bad, but I was looking at this thing and I guess in Japan, octopus is there's like a whole bunch of people in Japan that have a thing for octopus, like a sexual thing. And there was drawings, and this gone on for a long time. One very famous drawing is is it's called The Fisherman's Wife, and The Fisherman's Wife's Dream, and it's a picture of a woman, and seriously, the octopus has his uh, tentacles all over her. It's like really strange porn. Just and so I mentioned this to my husband, and I showed him the picture, and he looked at me and he's like, "I'm taking your phone away from you." I know. And then Lizzie talks about eating octopus, and I want to die because that's all I can think about is that the people in Japan who have the octopus fetish, and I'm like, I, Lizzie, if you're watching, and I'm so sorry. I know I have a terrible, dirty mind. Excuse me. I, I couldn't believe it though. Have you ever heard of that? Somebody please tell me because I have never ever heard of it. Anyway, um, Google is very interesting. If you ever want to know anything about anything, you may Google it. Like, I do this all the time. I'll be watching a movie and I want to know, like, something on a channel that I haven't seen before. I want to know if it's good. So I don't care if the thing tells me, the IMB tells me the end of the movie. I just want to know if it what the rating was and if everybody else liked it. So I do that a lot. I look up movies a lot, actors, actresses, and then that'll lead me to one thing and then another thing. And I'm looking at octopus porn, obviously. All right, forget that. Let's go on. Please, please, Lisa, go on. Please, Lisa, go on. Would you rather lose your sight or lose your memories? Lose my sight. My dad died of Alzheimer's. It's a horrible, horrible, awful. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. Yeah, um, yeah. Would you rather have universal respect or unlimited power? I guess universal respect. I'm really laid back. I don't know. I like that I'm not in control. um, I like that it's somebody else's problem. You know what I mean? I don't want to have that kind of. Besides, what they say in the Bible that a good name is better than riches, so which means that it's better to have respect than to be wealthy, right? Because, which reminds me, I used to really like Lori Loughlin. I thought she was just, such a cute lady and, nice actress. And she was on the Hallmark Channel. She was on Full House. And then here it comes is that her and her husband are trying to buy their children's way into college just because they're rich. And I was like, man, really? Really? Really, heifer? You got to ruin your reputation like that. So now, for the rest of her life, that's what's going to come up. Yeah. Remember her on the show? She was married to Uncle Jesse, aka John Stamos. Yes, John Stamos. That man is still good looking. What the hell? What kind of vitamins is that Greek guy taking? It's like a Greek goddess. God. Not that I want to do him or anything. It's not my celebrity crush. Anyway, alright, we're switching to B. B for Lisa B. Would you rather have no air conditioning or heat forever or no internet? Oh Lord. I was born in 68. We did not have internet. I survived just fine. I think I could live without an internet. Because obviously I've been looking up octopus porn and it's just, I can't handle myself on the internet. I would miss the internet. I would miss YouTube. I would miss looking up random facts. You know what I really would, would be horrible too, is if I didn't have my phone anymore and no internet. How on earth would I get places? Because Google Maps was made for me. I don't know how I get around without it. Anyway, I guess I wouldn't. I guess my husband would just drive me. We go back to the old school maps and getting in car accidents. Okay, what's the next one? Swim in Nutella, which is like a thick spread made of hazelnut and cocoa powder, or swim in maple syrup. I serve Nutella at IHOP. It's delicious. However, if you put a full pool of Nutella, I think you would just be stuck there because it's thick like a paste. So I'm gonna pick the maple syrup because then at least I could swim to it and get out of the pool. Am I still recording? I keep asking that. Would you rather work in the sun or work in the cold? Oh, cold. I can put a jacket on. Heat in me is not a good thing. Gives me a headache. Yeah, I'd rather be in the cold. I don't know. Maybe it's the Norwegian in me. My dad was 100% Norwegian, or so he said. So maybe it's the Norwegian in me that I want to be cold. I say so he said because even though he said he's all Norwegian, they constantly were having fights and battles in Norway and Sweden back in the day between the Vikings and I don't know, whatever. So one year it'd be Sweden, next year it'd be Norway, Sweden, Norway. But my father, till he died, insisted he was 100% Norwegian. So since the man's dead, he gets the last word. So, okay, Dad, you win. Stay in on a snow day or build an igloo. Since I don't live in the snow anymore, and if it actually snowed enough to build an igloo in San Antonio, and the first year I lived here, it did snow, not enough to build an igloo. I probably would build the igloo because it'd be so novel. But when I lived in Michigan, when I was a kid, I played out in the snow all the time. Made many, I wouldn't say igloos really. The snowplow would come by and push all the snow, and then it'd be like a giant mound of snow, and we would dig into it and make like little caves and hang out in it. So, not really an igloo, snow fortish. But if I lived in it all year round, like people in Michigan, Canada, Minnesota do, I probably would not be outside. I probably would stay in on a snow day. Um, would you rather buy 10 things you didn't need at the store every time you went, or forget one thing every time you go? Well, guess what? I do both of these constantly. So, uh, of all the things I lost, I miss my mind the most, right? I cannot tell you, just the last time we went to the store, I cannot tell you how many times we've done this. Um, I even make lists and forget to write it on the list. We got home from the store the other day, last week or whatever it was, and forgot three things. Three, count them, three things. And we came home with stuff we didn't, not that we didn't need it, but, I'm like, well, we might need this, we might need that. Yeah, all the time. All the time. We have really crappy water in San Antonio. It's got a lot of calcium and so we have to buy bottled water for our coffee maker, otherwise it wrecks it, or it's not very good for it. So we have a filter on our RV. We have filtered water. That's not the problem. The problem is that there's just minerals in the water, and so we have to buy coffee water. So I'm not as particularly about it as my husband is. He says he can taste the difference between the spring water, bottled water, and the coffee water we use, and the water from the sink. I'm not quite that particular, but he says he can tell a difference. So anyway, he had said to me, when we go to Walmart, remind me to get coffee water, and I said, okay, sure. Um, did we buy coffee water? No. And so the next day when we had coffee, it's like his whole day was ruined because we didn't have the spring water to go in the coffee maker, so he was annoyed. Yeah, this is who I live with. Like I said, I put up with your crap, you put up with my crap, we will be just fine. Never go out during the day, or would you rather never go out at night? Never go out at night, I guess. Even though I am a night owl extraordinaire, I enjoy the daytime. In a way. I enjoy a good night, too. I like the dark, quiet night. I like looking at stars. But if I had to choose, I'm going to choose the daylight. Just because. Would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef? Well, since I call my husband my personal chef, I'm going to take the maid. Yeah. Who wouldn't like a personal maid? My mother in law has maids come in twice a month. to deep clean her house. I'm jealous. I'm very jealous. Because I don't think I'd like a maid every day going, what would you like me to clean today? What would you like me to clean today? Like living with me. But do you like my mother-in-law does and have them come like a couple times a month and scrub the bathrooms and, you know, dust? I hate dusting. I do so much better in the RV because there's less for me to mess up and clean. So it's easier for me to keep clean. I know. My sister used to always tell me that you're not dirty, you're just messy. Like, thank you, I guess. Thanks. Thank you, my dear. Um, Next one. Would you rather have absolute talent or be really smart at business? I've known people with a lot of talent who are living on a sidewalk, so I'd take the business smart because then you'd always have a job and money because obviously from this chat I discovered that I like money. Terrible. Anyway, where are we at? I think I'm gonna quit and save the rest of these for some other time, but I think we chatted long enough, so here's what I've been working on in case you didn't know. Activity. So thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a great day. Be blessed. Bye.